Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're diving into a really cool concept from Multiverse Dice Master that takes something we all know, alignment, and completely flips it on its head.
Right, so I want you to forget everything you think you know about alignment being just a box you check on your character sheet. This system asks a totally different question. What if alignment was something you could actually speak? You know, a tool you could learn and maybe even master.
Because in Multiverse Dice Master, that's exactly what happens. Alignment is completely transformed. It's not just about your character's moral compass anymore. Instead, it becomes this incredibly powerful, practical tool, a real mechanic that's, frankly, essential if you want to gain power and survive out in the cosmos.
So what is an alignment language? Well, simply put, it's one of 9 fundamental languages of enchantment. And the key word there is enchantment. These languages are all about function. You absolutely need them to connect with, to activate, and even to create really powerful items, whether they're magical artifacts or psionically powered devices.
The whole process is actually brilliantly simple. If you want to unlock the true potential of some powerful enchanted item, first you've got to speak its specific language. That's what lets you attune to it, and only then can you unleash its full power. So alignment becomes a skill, right? A key that unlocks the multiverse's greatest treasures.
Okay, so what are these languages exactly? The whole system is built around 9 distinct tongues, and each one represents a different fundamental philosophy, a different cosmic force that echoes throughout the entire multiverse.
And here they are. It's that classic 3x3 grid that we all recognize, but it's been totally reimagined. These aren't just personality types anymore. I want you to think of them as the 9 core programming languages of reality itself. You've got the orderly, structured syntax of lawful good, all the way down to the wild, almost chaotic code of chaotic evil. Each one is a key to unlocking a totally different kind of power.
But here's where it gets really, really interesting. These languages aren't just common knowledge you can pick up anywhere. Nope, they are ancient, powerful secrets. And this is a super important point. The languages themselves are just tools. They're impartial. The groups that guard them, however, well, they are anything but.
Each of the 9 languages is protected and preserved by a specific planner faction, most of them based out of the legendary city of Sigil. So you have the Harmonium guarding the language of lawful good, the Doomguard protecting chaotic evil, and on and on. These factions aren't just believers in a cause, they are the literal gatekeepers of all enchantment.
And you gotta understand, these factions have very strong ideologies. Let's just take the Harmonium, for example. They see their language, lawful good, as the only way to achieve universal peace, and they plan to do it through absolute order. Their philosophy directly controls how they use and protect their language.
So, what happens when you have 9 incredibly powerful groups, and each one is completely convinced that their cosmic language is the right one, the only one that matters? Well, you get conflict. You get a perpetual, multiverse-spanning war of words, where those words have the actual power to create and destroy.
And this right here just lays it all out perfectly. You've got the Harmonium, trying to use their power to unite everyone under one set of laws. And they'll even destroy items that promote chaos to do it. And then you have the Doomguard, who literally want to speed up the end of the universe. They embrace decay and forge weapons of ruin. These aren't just small philosophical disagreements. These are completely opposite missions.
And the direct result of this ideological clash? Seek and destroy missions. See, it's not the language of lawful good that's telling them to destroy stuff. It's the hardcore ideology of the Harmonium. They actively hunt down and destroy artifacts made with the languages of their enemies, all to force their version of order on everyone else. This creates this amazing engine for constant high-stakes adventure.
Okay, so let's tie all of this together. This amazing system of secret languages and warring factions is just one part of this brilliant, self-sustaining multiverse engine. It's an engine that is always running, and it's all powered by 3 simple, super elegant rules.
So here are the 3 rules that make the whole thing tick. Rule 1, alignment languages control every single enchanted item. Rule 2, you can't actually craft these amazing items on a normal world, like say your home planet. You have to go to the outer planes to do it. And Rule 3, the real kicker, the one resource you need most for this crafting, gold, the ultimate magical conductor, can only be found back on those normal prime material worlds.
Do you see the beautiful loop here? The factions out on the plains need a constant supply of gold from the prime material to fuel their power and craft their artifacts using their secret languages. This sets up a never-ending high-stakes political and economic war. Everybody needs something that somebody else has, creating this perpetual motion machine of conflict, trade, and intrigue.
And this is the most crucial part. This engine is always running. It doesn't matter if your characters are at the table playing or not, the Harmonium is still shipping gold off-world to build their artifacts of order, and you can bet the Doom Guard is out there hunting them down to destroy them. The world doesn't just hit pause and wait for you, it lives, it breathes, and it fights all on its own.
And that, right there, leads us to the final, really powerful question this whole system leaves us with. In a world that is always in motion, where these massive factions are waging eternal wars over resources and ideology, what does one person's life really mean? The story doesn't end when your characters does. So what you build, who you influence, what you leave behind, that becomes everything. So what is your legacy?